Welcome to part 12 of Reactjs tutorial with Laravel for beginners. And in this video, we are going to add a simple form validation for our Reactjs app. Okay, so we are going to add the validations for the register form, and the register form we have built in the last video. You can see that this is the register form that we have built in our Reactjs app, and we are going to register one user first of all. Okay, one simply we will add all fields, and we'll register one of the users. Any email ID we can select. Okay, we can add, and any mobile number with any password. Okay, password is in type password. Okay, then register. We'll click on register, and you can see our user has been registered, and you can see the here the thanks for registering message is coming. And now we can check in our database users table, and I will go down, and you can see our new registration is just done with the name Amit Gupta and mobile number this one. Okay, so now what's happening here, like we have provided no validation at all. If you are going to try to register like this, like we are going to click on register, nothing is happening because here we have not provided any kind of validation. So our concern is to add the validation. So we are going to add the simplest form of React.js validation, simplest form of JavaScript validation that will work in our React.js form. Okay, and also after that we are going to add the validation in Laravel as well, where if you remember that I'm going to show you. I'm going to open my project here. So this is our ecom 9 project. I'm going to open the API controller, and here also we are going to add the Laravel validation with the validator class. Okay, both server side, both client side, we are going to add the simple validation that will work for our React.js app. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to add the simple validation in the React.js, that is the VS Code. I'm going to open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so that we can open our React.js app. Okay, so I'm going to add in register.js. So this is our register.js code, and I'm going to add the validation. You can see that we have created the form here in return HTML. Here we created the form. Here we have created the asynchronous function. Async function we always use whenever we are working on the API calls. Okay, and here you can see that with the fetch method we have called the API, register API. Okay, to register the user, and here we are returning the data. Here you can see that we are returning all the data in the result. Okay, so we can simply add the validation here, if there is no user registered so far. So what we can do here, we can simply after in function before the start of the function, any code for the function, here we can simply write if name equal to empty. Then what we are going to do, we are going to alert here, please enter your name. Please enter your name. Okay, we are going to do it like this, and here in else we are going to put everything else in else. See, this all code will go in else. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one, and we'll put here in else condition, and so that it will not work at all. If in case there is name is not filled, then we simply will tell the user to enter the name. See how simple it is. See, you can do in JavaScript. If you have little knowledge of JavaScript, then you can simply add it. Let's check that this is working or not. I'm going to refresh here, and we'll see. Click on register, and here you can see the please enter your name. Okay, if you are not going to enter your name, it will not do anything. See, it is still freezed. It will not do anything. you need to enter your name, then it will move further. Okay, so like this we are going to add the validation for all other fields, email, mobile and password. So first thing is we can simply do it like this. Okay, after that we will do more, don't worry. Every validation we are going to add, simple as well as complex. Okay, we will make the complex things very simple. See, this is the long Reactjs series, longest series ever on the net. We are going to make the e-commerce app in the Reactjs that you have not seen anywhere. Okay, so maybe 100, maybe 200 videos will come, but you are going to learn everything in Reactjs. Okay, so here I'm going to show you, like, please enter your name. So I think four fields, only four fields are required here. Okay, please enter your name, and here I'm going to do, next one is please enter your email. Okay, and please enter your mobile. Please enter your mobile here. Okay, it will come like this, and please enter your password. Okay, so user is required to enter everything. Okay, only then this form will be submitted. Okay, so see, all these things user is required to enter. Okay, so I'm going to see, try now. See, please enter your name. I'm going to enter any name here, John Singh. Okay, so please so it will say please enter your email. Okay, I'm going to enter the email now. See, email validation also we are going to add shortly. Okay, like Amit at the rate of Yahoo. See, John at the rate of Yahoo. Sorry. Okay, so it is asking please enter your mobile validations also we can add. JS validation we can add, like candidate validation. Please enter your password. So here password, then it will work fine. I'm going to click on register, and see, then it registered the user. So simple validation we have added. Okay, JavaScript simple validation we have added. Here you can see John at the rate of yahoo.com is registered at the users table. You can see the entry has come in the users table. Okay, see, I have seen lot of videos, lot of complex things they are seeing, lot of libraries are there, very complex libraries to add the validation for the JS. Okay, this Reactjs, for Reactjs. And if you are really good in JavaScript, you can see, configure those, but we are going to do that also in the simplest way. Okay, so don't worry, in future videos we will also do install those libraries, and we'll try to do that in a simplest way. Okay, so now we are going to add the email validation here. Okay, so email, see, even if you are typing like Amit, see, it will ask for email. I will write here Amit again, then, but it will not do anything. It is asking for mobile now. Okay, but we need to have the email here. For that, again we will add the simple JavaScript validation for the email. So I will search here, like something in Google, like validate email address in JavaScript. Okay, something like this, and here I can open the Stack Overflow link. Okay, so I'm going to add some validation from here. See, here are many answers are here. You can follow any of the answer, and you can simply add the validation. All will work fine. Okay, you can set like of your own choice. I want just the simplest one. Okay, I am searching for the simplest one that we can easily integrate. Okay, so this one may also work. Okay, let's try this one. So this with the 76 points we can try this one. So let's see. So we want this string to check the validation, to check the email validation. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one, and now see, I am going to paste it. We are going to take the variable here. Okay, variable we can take with the let filter. Okay, we will going to take it like this, and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. Simply I need to paste it here. Okay, let filter, sorry, it I two times. Okay, so I'm going to take it like this. So let filter equal to this one, and after that we are going to test it like after here. I'm going to copy this one. Email validation it is. I'm going to try with the email validation. So after the please enter your mail, first he will enter his mail, then please enter your valid email. Here I will make it like please enter your valid email, and here we are going to check this one, this filter. What I am going to do, I am going to pick this one. Okay, we'll copy this one and we'll replace this one here. Okay, so our validation is, our column is just email, not email.value. So I will remove this email, only email will come here. Okay, and also see, they are saying like if this validation works then return true, return false, but we want in else condition, so we will add here not. Okay, so it will work in reverse, and if in case the email is not valid then it will work. Okay, so now we are going to try. So let's see what will happen. There is some error is coming. We need to see what error is exactly coming. Failed, else if please enter your mail. Okay, so maybe somewhere we are going to check here properly. Else if maybe of some braces. Okay, so here we have left the braces. Okay, so here we need to add. Now it is fine. Okay, so we are going to check here. So now we are going to check here. So let's refresh once. I'm going to do once again. Amit Gupta, and now see, I will first click on register. Please enter your email. Okay, I will just add Amit. Okay, and I will click on here. Please enter your valid email. So it is asking to enter the valid email here. So our JavaScript validation is working fine, you can see. So I will add only Amit at the rate of something like this. Okay, let's see. Please enter your valid email. It is still saying because our email is still not valid. See, this is not a valid email. So we are going to add something like amit@hotmail.com. Then see, it is, now it is working fine. Okay, so now you can see that it is asking for the proper validation before we can proceed further. Okay, so now one more validation we are going to add, and that is if email already exists. Okay, so if I will try to enter the same email this john at the rate of yahoo.com, I am going to register user is by mistake trying to register again like with John. Then see, it will not say anything. See here, it is trying to register the user. So for this one also we want the validation. Okay, then how we can add? So we are first of all required to add the validations here for our register user function in Laravel 9. Okay, only then we can add, we can call that validation there. Okay, and we can add all the validation here as well, because that is the client side validation. Suppose if the mobile browser or mobile app is not supporting the client side validation, then server side validation must always work. So we are going to add all the server side validation here in registered user form as well. Okay, so for that we are going to update all the validation here as well. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to set the rules here like we used to do in Laravel earlier. Also a lot of times we have added the validation for our Laravel e-commerce website, if you remember. If not remember, then please watch my ecom 9 series. It is mandatory to watch so that you can at least make some kind of e-commerce website, e-commerce admin panel. Otherwise you will face too much issues then, because you are going to work on the back end as well as the front end. Okay, front end Reactjs, back end Laravel. So you need to learn both of the things to become the full stack developer. Okay, so now we are going to first of all add the validation for the name. Okay, so we are going to add the server side Laravel validation as well. Here I'm going to add it like required. Okay, and After that, validation for email. So what validation for email are required here? See, it must be required first of all, and other than required, uh, it must be email. Okay, and other than email, it must be unique as well. Unique email. Okay, unique email in the users table. Okay, so we will mention it like this: users table. Okay, and password validation. So password validation only required is enough. You can add more like digit 6 or something if you want. Okay, so now here I will take one more array for the custom messages. Here I'm going to add the custom message. Like if you want to add any custom message, like something like name dot required. Okay, custom message for the name, when it will work as required. Okay, so here I'm going to add name is required. So here I'm going to add the email required. So here I'm going to take it as email is required. Okay, so email, then unique, email must be unique. So this validation we are going to use there, we are going to call there, we are going to write that email already exists. Okay, email already exists. Okay, then finally password, password dot required. Here the password is required. Okay, so fine. Now we are going to see put all in $validator class with validator, and here we are going to make validation like this. Dollar data, first of all, whatever comes in dollar data. Okay, after that dollar rules will come. After that dollar custom message will come. Fine. And here if dollar validator fails. Okay, okay, if in case dollar validator fails, then we are going to return the error message that we are going to get there and will show in a Reactjs app. Okay, JSON, here dollar validator errors. This is the syntax that we need to follow with the 422 code that is for the error message. Okay, so uh, now you can see these validation. So for this one we are also going to use the use validator class of Laravel. Okay, only then this will work. Okay, so now it will work fine. We can test this validation in Postman. We can open the Postman. Okay, and you can also open the see here also we have that Thunderbird. See here we can test here as well. Okay, but we are going to try in Postman. Postman looks even better. Otherwise we can, if you don't want to install the Postman, then you can always test here in the Thunderbird, in the Thunder client that we have installed for testing the APIs. Okay, so I'm going to use the Postman for now. Okay, so the Postman. Okay, so these are the APIs. uh, I'm going to test with the Register API. You can see we are testing earlier as well. So here if we will will miss something, then it will show the errors. Here you can see the name is required, email already exists. So these are the error message it is returning that we are going to use there. So it's working fine. Okay, so I'm going to put it like this, then see it will one message will go away and still it is coming email already exists. So validations are working fine. Now only thing is that we need to take these validations here in our React.js code. We are going to use these validations, and here now one validation. See, these validation we have already added. Server side validation we are going to add after the result comes. Okay, so after the result comes, then we are going to add the server validation. And here what we are going to use, we are going to see, like if we will try to uh, do for the same user, if we will try to register the same user, then here we are going to check the response, what is coming in response, and based on that response we can add the validation. Okay, so I'm going to show you, like this John is already registered, so I'm going to try to register him again. So what will happen? So see here, so I'm going to try to register John again. So here you can see what the error is coming. Error is coming as, see, it register it is trying to register that person again, but the error is coming here 422 error that we are passing there. And what's coming in error we are going to check here. See, it is coming in array. Okay, array that we are also getting here, the same array we are also getting in the Reactjs app. You can see here email, inside email already exists. So based on this array response, we can simply add the validation there. Okay, that we have picked from the server side, and we're going to show on the client side. It will work in the same way like Ajax do. Like Ajax and jQuery, we always add the validation with the Ajax and jQuery. If you remember that in ecom 9 series, all the validation we have added with the Ajax and jQuery. So Ajax finally picks from server side and show on the client side. Okay, in the same way we are going to do it here. So we are going to add the validation from here. So everything is in front of us, only thing is we need to put it here. Okay, so if the result is coming as the error, so we are going to check here, see, result in is in front of us. So what I'm going to see, before navigating the user to the thanks page, I'm going to check here what's coming in the result. Okay, so I'm going to check here the result in the array email. Okay, object of email. So I'm going to check it here, that what coming here exactly. So based on the response we are going to do that. So let's see here. I'm going to add here John at the rate of yahoo.com, and we'll try to register. And here you can see, okay, first I will fill complete form, and after that I'm going to click on register. Now see, so it is saying email already exists. So see here, so whatever we are trying to do, we are just printed the error that is coming from the app, from the Laravel. Okay, from the back end to the front end, and that we are displaying at the front end. So this is the thing that we want to do. Okay, so see, still it is going away because we are not doing anything, we are just alerting it. So now we need to check the response. We are already having the particular response of it once. We are going to check this response and compare it whatever we have done there. What we have done there, we are going to check with the response that we have created here. Okay, that is email already exists. We are going to match with this one. If the response is matching, if the response that is coming on the Reactjs app is matching with the response that you have put in Laravel 9 validation, if both match, it means there is the error. Okay, otherwise it will go, it is fine, and we can navigate the user to the thanks page. So this one we are going to put in else condition, navigate, we are going to put in else condition, and here the alert message we are going to put here inside the if condition. See how clever we are, we have just make it very simple, and it will work 100%. Okay, so see this one, see, now we are going to try here. Okay, so this email already, this validation will also work, and all other validations will also work alongside, and in this way we can add as many validation as we want, both at server side, both at client side. Okay, so now we are going to register the new user. Please enter your name. Okay, I'm again going to enter the same one, John Singh, and please enter your email. Okay, John going to enter the same email that he added earlier, like john@yahoo.com, and Now it is saying okay, I'm going to check john at the rate of yahoo.com. Okay, fine. It will do when we will click on register. That's fine. So I'm going to add the mobile as well as the email as well. Now I'm going to click on submit, going to register finally. Okay, john is ready to register. I'm going to click on register, and now it is saying email already exists. Okay, so now the john uh, can change his email id, or we can add in validation that please register with some other email id. That's your choice. Okay, so now we are going to add john is going to replace his email id with some other email id, john2 at the rate of yahoo.com, and now he will try to register, and now it will work fine. Okay, so how good we are with the javascript. In a simplest way we have done this validation that you are not going to find it anywhere. Okay, so this register form we have added the validation. See, in the same way you can add all server side validations that you have added here. Okay, for the name, password, all the validation you can add here. Okay, so it will make our task really easy. I hope that it's clear to you, and if you have any query you can surely ask me. In the next video we are going to work on the login API we are going to make, and then login from React app in the simplest way, and then we will add the validation as well. After that we are going to work on the account page. We are going to log in the user, and we will work on the account page, and we will move forward with the products. We are going to show here the products, then we are going to add to cart. We are going to work on the add to cart. We are going to show the shopping cart, and we are going to finally place the order. So still a long way to go, so but we will do one by one. Okay, we will keep learning. Okay, then have a nice time. Goodbye. Please subscribe my channel, and do join the channel to get the complete source code, okay, of complete Laravel 9 e-commerce series as well as this Reactjs series as well. Okay, that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.